Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the van series build. So this is a DIY channel. This is a tech channel, tech review channel. We're going to do all sorts of things on this channel. So definitely subscribe for this van build. I'm going to show you right now footage of how I got it from the previous owner and quick story behind this van. So I bought this property off the previous owner. This is the shop and it's really messy because this is tools, this is house stuff, this is mattresses. We're shaping surfboards in here. Make a long story short, bought a piece of property with a home on it, and it's a full remodel, which is right over yonder there. And the shop even has an outhouse right here. Anyway, while I'm working on the house, I have all my stuff. Well, this is some of the new stuff as well. Remodel stuff. I have everything in storage. With the property, make a long story short, like I already said, this little girl, she is now not a puppy, but when she was a puppy, I was really nervous about flying her back home to California where I lived at the time. So the previous owner was going to crush this van and get the metal fee of like $500. And I said, you know what? Let me look it over. We had to jump the battery. It fired up and I was like, you know what? Looking at it, I was like, I'll give you $500 for it. And my intention was to get this up and running, oil change, new battery, etc., and then drive back to California with my puppy. Well, that didn't happen. Flew, she did great. Anyway, now I have a van. This is almost a year later. There's just so many projects in this house, but the property, the shop does have a lift, which is awesome. So I'll definitely be utilizing that, oil changes, etc. But let's take a look at the van here. It has good bones. Now, what do I mean by good bones? Well, so it has a couple windows in the back here, which I'll need to tint. Nice little handle. This is a 1996 G30, and this was his second work van. He had two of these, so he kept the one with lower miles, a little bit better condition. This tire is flat. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some 31-inch tires, so stay tuned for that build. I'm going to go ahead and probably do a paint job, at least on the bumper, touch up some of these little rust spots here, but overall it's pretty good for a work van. Has 230,000 miles on it. Let's go ahead and open back up the doors here, and I believe the transmission has already been replaced in it. I saw a sticker for something like in 100,000 miles the transmission was done, and I still touch base with the owner so I could always double check and ask him some questions. Has a spare tire right here. Now again, I will be redoing the entirety of this. We're going to be doing a kitchenette. We're going to be doing a toilet. We're going to be doing a shower. And you're like, Chris, you can't do all that in a small G30. Trust me, you got to stay tuned for the build. So some of these components I might keep and cut down, or I might keep. I mean, again, it's a work van. We have full-on storage here. We have a storage rack with a ton of screws and nuts and bolts. He was going to throw out carpet, and I told him keep the carpet. And what's awesome, because it's a work van, it has this sheet of carpet here, obviously, which I need to pull up and redo. But there's a piece of really thick plywood already underneath it, cut to perfection for my subflooring. So that is a big win already, because not to mention how expensive wood is. Now, because the previous owner was in this business, he left me some sweet material to finish this van out for pennies on the dollar. Obviously, I bought the property, but he threw in a ton of all sorts of OSB plywood. We got some nice wood. I mean, butcher's block. We got all sorts of wood down here. Some of it I brought from California. We're shaping surfboards, so I have more styrofoam insulation, but I'll probably be doing sheep's wool insulation myself. Again, 1996 G30 has the big swing open side door. Definitely needs to be cleaned. And it is the country out here in Colorado, so wintertime is a little harsh on our vehicles. So I'm going to have to fix a little bit of rusting and clean it up a little bit, touch up a little paint up there, etc. I got the hood over here. Engine fires up, runs very nicely, actually, to be honest with you. The grill will get a nice little touch up. Lights work. Everything works electronically, except for this blinker light. I'll need to redo that one, and then do some new windshield wiper blades. Windshield does have a crack along the bottom edge, so I'll probably have to eventually replace that as well. Folks, we're going to jump right back into the van build, but I want to take a moment and thank today's sponsor, which is Manscaped. They have just come out with their Platinum 4.0 package, which has everything you need for grooming. Let's go ahead and open this guy on up. and take a closer look. And while we're removing this, they have many different products. I have their straight shaver, I have their crop mops. If you guys want 20% off your order and free shipping, look at the top link in the description box below and Manscaped will hook you up. So this is the Platinum 4.0 package. They give you, number one, right off the bat, their brand new Lawnmower 4.0 that has a travel lock. It has a LED light for grooming. It's quiet, it's powerful, it looks good. It's waterproof. You can use this in the shower. You can rinse it under the water. I've used it on dry land and in the shower. Works great. Your accessory pack charger. If you want to see my full tutorial video, that will be under the link in the description box below. The Platinum package also gives you crop preserver, crop reviver, and underneath this sweet little thing here, we're not done quite yet. We have a pair of boxers. Now you can choose the size of boxers. I'm a medium and I love their boxers. I think I'm gonna open this on up. And these things are really sweet. Nice little elastic band there. Soft, kind of a dry wicking. These are great for the gym. And also inside the package, you have a nice travel bag where you can put all your fun things when you're traveling. Toothbrush, Manscaped 4.0, and a nice newspaper they call the mat. You can put that underneath you while you're trimming. A little brochure. They also give you 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Body wash, which I've used. Love it. And this stuff is good. This is vegan, gluten-free, paraben-free, cruelty-free, dermatologist tested, dye-free. These are good products, folks. In your 4.0 Platinum package, you get deodorant. Who doesn't love a nice stick of deodorant? Oh, we're not done. I'm sorry. You also get the nose and ear trimmer, the weed whacker. This is great for getting those pesky nose hairs and ear hairs. As you get older, you know what I'm talking about. I've used pretty much every single product Manscaped makes. I'm very impressed with their quality. The 4.0 trimmer works great. If you want to get your hands on their 4.0 Platinum package, in the top line of the description box below, click on See More. Description box will pop down. That top link will be a direct link that leads you over to Manscaped with my coupon code already applied for 20% off and free shipping. No matter what you order, you can order this or anything they offer. Thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the van build. He actually redid the seats. I'm not exactly sure when. He retired this van back in 2018. To his new one. He did the seats himself. That was part of his business. Besides a little bit of butt dirt right here, stitching, he does a fantastic job. Again, that was his business and he does fantastic work. Again, on the side, just a little bit of rust. Looks like a little bit of scrape from something or other. And then this rust will clean up a little bit off that. Touch that up. And because he had two vans, he actually left me some spare parts, like a little pull handle for the side door, which I think I actually need to replace. That might have been the replacement one. We got the original wheel cap hubcaps here. Some of this stuff I'll look up on eBay, see if I can resell it for some extra cash to dump into the van. It does already have a tow hitch on it, which is absolutely awesome. Especially, I am a mountain biker, and due to the fact that a G30 van is a lot smaller than a Sprinter van, you can do a garage where you can put your bike in here, but because I want to do a toilet and shower, that's just kind of how I roll when I camp. I'd rather have clean facilities and privacy and give up a little bit of garage space. But I can always use a bike rack and then pop my bike inside for safety if I am taking the electric bike or something like that off-roading, or one wheel, which I'm thinking about getting a one wheel for the trails, not for street. But overall, the bones are looking good. So I might keep that rack in place because it's a good kind of frame layout, and then maybe add some wood and then kind of frame it in. So I'm not exactly sure. This side over here, the passenger side, I'm thinking about hacksawing that and getting rid of it, or all you have to do is just bolt it right there. Get rid of that, because I potentially will do a front swivel seat. That is really nice option as well, but if I do keep that for some sort of whatever, I will keep that in place and then frame around it. So I'm not exactly sure about that quite yet. Again, I'm going to tint all the windows really nicely. It does have a side window here. I'll redo the tint. No window necessary back there. I will be doing a fan on the top, of course, be doing a fresh look on top. Not sure if I can incorporate the shelves, but this is pretty cool nonetheless. We'll be doing insulation like I already mentioned, lighting. Now, because I am a tech reviewer YouTuber, a company actually a while ago sent out a really sweet product that I can definitely incorporate and save a ton of money. Well, actually 2 different companies. On the cheaper note, this is just some bolts and stuff like that he left behind. On a cheaper note, this company right here sent out 2 folding chairs and tables. That's going to be great for packing that up and storing that in the garage. This was, I think, my little laptop case or something or other. And then this right here, I'll be linking all my tools and stuff like that I use for this van build in the description box of the video below. But these are 2 solar panels, and it's been like 6-7 months since I reviewed that, and I forget off the top of my head how beefy those are, but they're really beefy. I have the power generator, I'm going to call it, battery power generator, and I have that in the house. We'll be hooking that up. Solar panels will be folded like this and only brought out when I need to boot up the power bank, or I'm going to be doing a rack on top with an upper deck with some extra Trek decking I have over there that somebody at a garage sale gave me for free. And also my other channel, if you guys are not familiar with my other channel, it's always linked below in the description box. It's Bensberg Films, and I actually dumpster dive, and I dumpster dove in California for years, and I found a lot of stuff that I'm going to be incorporating in this van build. And I also dumpster dive in Colorado and have found a ton of stuff as well that I will be incorporating in this van build, and not to mention incorporating in my full home remodel. And this shop is going to be a workshop. It's going to be a wood shop. We're going to have a full gym. We're going to have like another office. We're going to frame probably this side out over here for an office. Probably 90% of what you're looking at right here, even in these boxes, was found dumpster diving, and probably like 85% of most of that stuff, not these vintage tools, were given by my dad. But here's just a short little example of dumpster diving in California. Found that bike. Colorado, found that bike and that helmet. Those stools in Colorado right there. Luggage, California. Samsonite luggage, California. Chairs, Colorado, just last week. Chair, Colorado. Little thingamabobber there, California. Lampshades, pop-up umbrellas, lamps, California. Ladder, California. Coffee table, California. You guys get the idea. A lot of cool stuff that people at high-end apartment complexes do throw away. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and if you wouldn't mind, hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, and make sure you are subscribed for this van build. And what I am doing my research, the G30 suspension, you can clear 31-inch tires without a lift. I might put a 2.5-inch lift on here with some shocks, so definitely stay tuned for that. We will see you guys on the next van build video, part 2. Bye-bye. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos, continue to watch. We'll see you soon.